Greetings, greetings, greetings. Salute to everybody. Goddamn, appreciate you stepping out. Um, Still got a little cold. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I haven't been to the gym in days right now. That's really killing me mentally because that's my therapy. It's my therapy. It's my health for health reasons. It's everything, and I'm really missing it. But the great thing about it, hey, I can't be going to the gym, and it's dangerous. Like the worst thing you ever want to do, like I'm not 100%, but the worst thing you want to do is to be sick. You could have avoided it. Like my shit is bearable now. I can still make moves. I can still work. I can still do what I gotta do. But you gotta learn to just let the body just rest. And you know what? To me, a week and a half, 2 weeks is a long time, but the body is like, well, you're still active. You're still doing what you gotta do. So salute to everybody, man. And appreciate love and had a really good time with this last live stream that I did previous to this, and it's coming out. You know, the one thing about me is the one thing that I despise in this world more than anything is a creep. And I really encourage now men, if you're not a creep, don't worry about it. But I encourage every woman right now to listen to this video that I'm about to tell you. Like, this here is probably going to it will put you in a direction to realize that, like, publicity is key. You always want to bring light to a situation, you know what I'm saying? But let me just share a little bit of the day. Salute to everybody. Hope your day is going well, et cetera, et cetera. I had a friend recently I spoke about yesterday, man. It was really troubling me how I really believe people that hype themselves to believe that they're going to do something that they're not going to do don't do it because they jinx themselves. If you know me by now, you should know that I'm a big person when it comes to not sharing your goals. You really got to watch that because it's really hard for people to share what they already want to believe. Like, if you have a problem with somebody and you say you're going to do what you're going to do, don't never tell nobody you're going to do that. That's sharing your goals. That's a goal. Never share to a person what you're going to do to another person, right? It's like if you have enemies, and let's just say you have family or friends around you, and the key is to keep them close. But you don't keep them close on what you're going to do. You keep them close on what they're going to do. In other words, at this part, they're your hater. So whatever they're telling you what to do or what they're going to do, you keep them close so you can know what they're going to do. You need to know their moves, where they're going. Hey, you may want to take a trip somewhere and they're telling you they're going to take a trip, whatever. But when you tell somebody you're going to do something, in most cases, you're not. And then when you do it, you're only doing it because you have to perform for me. Let me give you this quick story. So there was a dude I told you that wasn't speaking to this dude. And this is when you know you're old, because niggas just, when we were kids, we wasn't gossiping. I didn't realize, I said, when did this gossiping start? Men gossip when they get old. So anyway, in a nutshell, my boy is not speaking to his friend because he owes him money. He owes him money. He told him whatever money he was going to give him, take it is better than nothing, et cetera, et cetera. So let's just say he owed him $1,000. He had $600. My boy refused it. Shit went left, and he's not fucking with him. In the event of all that, he poured his heart out to me about the nigga. Told me a whole bunch of personal shit that really wasn't none of my business, but whatever. That's what men do when they get angry. They just pour their business out. They act like a girl, because girls usually do that, right? And it's supposed to, because girls are accusers. Like, if there's a situation where somebody violated you, you as a woman, that is your right, and you should do what you got to do. I know the man wants to be you, but it is what it is. So anyway, 8 months later, the dude came to apologize to him, and he tells the guy that, he was mad at how he did whatever he did. The dude apologized to him. This is the mistake that they made. He accepts the dude's apology, but he never paid him the money he owed him. So the nigga now is like, yo, because I'm just not gonna, I don't want to do more work. And I'm like, did he pay your money? Like, you can't have all this rhetoric that you was gonna tell this guy. You didn't do none of that. So let's just not forget that. So on top of the fact you didn't do anything that you said you was gonna do to tell him off, shout out to Marcel. What up, Marcel? Salute to Marcel. You didn't even tell him what you feel. Like, you owe me money. Where's the money? Like, you know what I'm saying? We friends, I accept your apology, nigga, but you still owe me money. So in that case, then at least you could call his bluff, and if the nigga take off, now the nigga ducking you. And that's different. Like, if a nigga ducking me, it is what it is. It ain't as bad as a person that you're dodging because they're trying to apologize to you. That's kind of bitchy, right? So this is when you know you get old. It really starts in your late 20s, 30s, right? When you get old for a man. And you start getting old when you gossip, when you're worried about the next man, you're mad at this one. You don't be cutting niggas off at your teens. You start cutting them off as you get older, right? So it really bugged me out how I'm like, so you just forgave this. That's what you're doing. You forgave this $1,000 to accept his apology, but the nigga ain't come to you with no cash. Like, how do you approach a man for an apology? You know you owe him money, and you don't say, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, he should have asked him, like, you got my money? Nah, but I wanted to apologize. I'm like, yo, my nigga, we ain't got nothing to talk about. You owe me bread, my nigga. That's why we ain't speaking. And I feel that we jinx ourselves when men chatty pat. Chatty patting for a man is dangerous because you just become a chatty patty, and you actually strengthen things in the process of you chatty patting. You don't even realize. You don't even realize you're chatty patting because what you're doing is you're chatty patting so much you don't even realize that you're strengthening something else. So in other words, when you tell me, yo, because this one took me off and I'm going to do this when I see them, what are you doing it for? You really telling them what you feel, or you trying to prove to me that you're going to keep your word? Don't try to prove to me. Be sincere to this individual, whether you got to leave a voicemail, text, a bin person to say, yo, bro, I'm disappointed in you right now, bro. You owe me money. And that's wrong. So just if the person don't respond then that's on them because they got the memo. What's going to happen with my boy, this dude's going to fuck him over again. You know what I'm saying? And not that it's his fault. It's my man's fault. He's going to fuck him over again, and he deserves it because he didn't. You don't accept a person's apology until they come through with the bandage. And I mean the bandage. Like, forget the Band-Aid, the bandage, nigga. Let's make this shit heal. We're going to wrap this up, let it heal, put some dressing on it. But we can't let it heal if we put a Band-Aid on it because, you know what I'm saying, this shit is a deep cut and this shit needs stitches. This is some surgical shit because you still owe me bread. And God forbid something happens, you're going to owe, and you owe me $1, I'm going to go right back to what you owe me. See what I'm saying? So we got to understand that there is a mode that you have to put yourself in. It's called perspective. Don't ever tell a person what you're going to do, ever. That's sharing your goals. You may not be that person when that situation arises, and now they're going to call you a pussy or you just a bunch of talk. Don't do that. Just when the situation presents itself, you deal with it. Then you could tell them what you done because now it's past tense. Don't tell a person what you're going to do. Tell them what you did. You could tell a person what you did. Yo, this is my catalog. This is the shit I did in the past. Bang, bang, bang. So what are you going to do for tomorrow? You know, you're applying for a job. You got to probably give that answer and giving your attention. But within this mode of dealing with people and these crazy son of a bitches, you got to know. So fast forward, that was just that. It just had me thinking, right? So one of my peoples hit me up on Instagram today. And prior to that, she tells me what I think about this Diddy situation. I really want to hear your view. And during the process of listening to her, I responded like, you know, it is what it is. It's Diddy, and I'm not surprised. And all these niggas should pay for what they did. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is rich now. Now these niggas need the fan support to help them out. Nah, fuck you. So what I did was, I was reading this. I was watching this video. I'm not going to share it because I'm not sharing no more videos at all. And it was Angela Yee. And the shit was tight. It was funny because I'm like, is P. Diddy completely done with Revolt? Because being that he runs it, I was surprised she titled this video. And the video is basically Tiffany Red speaks on how Diddy traumatized her. So I'm like, yo, like, she's literally doing you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess Diddy has nothing to do with Revolt, so now they don't want to have nothing to do with him. And how does he have a title like this? Like, can't she be fired? But kudos to her. She's talking. And Tiffany Red speaks on how Diddy traumatized her. So Mano's in there. Long story short, celebrity bullshit. Let's not get into it because I don't even like Mano, so we're not going to even. Shout out to Black Clothes Game. But what up, man? Salute to Black Ghost. So the moral of the story was there was this one bitter male that I just mentioned that was in the room, and he's bitter. And I hope somebody gets his fucking ass, because you want to bring a man down that's a powerful man, you bring him down with a scandal. That's the end. If you ever, not getting back at somebody, if you ever want to fuck somebody because they fucked you, you bring it with a scandal, male or female. And because they fucked you, like you did what they did, they raped you, do whatever, you gotta bring that shit up. This is the time to do it. And you know why this is the time to do it? Because social media right now, the black male is the biggest gossip queen on the earth. He is doing all of these celebrity shows. He's doing all of these. Everything now, the black male has become the celebrity gossiper. He took over. Like, he took over so bad. This is painful to even. He took over so bad. Y'all don't even realize y'all doing this shit for clicks and likes and trying to get your page up. And all you're doing, you're making this gender war in a woman's favor. Because you're doing topics on topics that you're promoting it. You're giving free promotion now for the woman. The woman now, I'll give you an example. Let me give you an example. Let's just say Cassie wins deal or settles with P. Diddy. And you put that shit on your channel. Just that title. What you're doing is you and about 100 million other black bastards are going to post the same video. You're going to talk about Diddy, whether you're against Diddy or not. What you're doing is you're promoting it. So another accuser is going to be like, I didn't know that she got the bag for that. I didn't know that she was able to bring this situation up and not have any repercussions. Shit, I'm going to do it. Do you know right now the black male podcaster is going to empower women with his rhetoric? Did you know that he's empowering? Do you know all of them damn situations are going to them different countries and buying sex and putting the woman down? They're going to pay for that. Because once these foreign women get a taste of this shit that's going on, they're going to start accusing these niggas in America. And they're going to have proof because it's on social media. It's on YouTube. You guys are bringing light to a situation. Yeah, we know you're from the South or wherever. You never met Diddy in your life, but you're talking about him. You're bringing light to that R. Kelly. You brought light to Russell. You're bringing the light now. It's no longer the woman. If there's 30% of women talking about this shit, there's 70% of niggas doing this shit online. You guys are talking about it because you got nothing else to talk about. So now you're promoting the shithole, as you should. We thank you, we appreciate it, but you're promoting him. You're promoting him. You're promoting the culture. Even if you do a video and say black women don't appreciate black men, you're fucking yourself doing that. Because all you did, once we load this shit, nigga, we could download it. So even if you delete it, we still got it. What's going to end up happening is that's just going to be used against you. I'm telling you it will. Everything that you're doing anti-woman, you're screwing yourself. It's almost like the same thing you should do when you be careful when you use the word gay or Jewish. You better watch it when you're talking about negative about a woman. Watch it when you're promoting that celebrity gossip. Watch that gender war shit. All you're doing, you're fueling yourself because now you niggas right now are letting your accusers know, this motherfucker don't like women. And here's the proof. That's all you're doing. If a woman now, and you're an average guy, and you're a YouTuber, but you're not a celebrity, and she says, so-and-so raped me during an interview, and she interviewed you, and she could be, let's just say it's fake, but it's not fake because you know her. Or let's just say you don't know her at all, but yet all of your content with your comments, because you let them play comments, all of the things you say is anti-woman, that's all exhibits. If you kill a woman, nigga, they're going to go right back to all them YouTube videos you did. I'm telling you. So what you're doing now, the more we spend, see, the news is smart. Now the news is in on this shit. The more the news is talking about Diddy, what's going to happen? The more accusers are going to come up. Because the news is bringing light to it. So they got a backing. See, you black bastards, you're the backing for the black woman you hate. You're the backing for the Instagram model you hate. You're the backing because you're bringing light to it in social media. So now social media gets light of it. Now the mainstream gets light of it. And they get on the YouTube shit and say, oh, Diddy got another accuser. Why do you think Diddy got 4 accusers in the last few days? Because of social media. And now the news got it, it's over. Because now women are going to come out the woodwork. Because now they feel, yo, they're helping us. They're bringing light to this shit so we could talk about it. People are embarrassed to bring this shit up and talk about it, but there's nothing to be embarrassed about now. You could bring, if you got an ex-boyfriend, if you got an ex-boss, niggas are worried now because they know they all did something wrong. They just don't know how far this is going to go. A lot of you regular niggas like, yo, she want the bag. You're broke. Like, you're not a celebrity. It's not about wanting the bag. She wants you in jail. She wants you to be accountable for your actions. She wants you to understand her power because you violated her. I don't give a fuck if it was 5 years ago or 30 years ago. Some of you niggas been violated as kids. It still matters, right? Wouldn't you want that uncle or aunt that violated you to be locked up in jail, whether they dead or alive? So now what I'm encouraging, the more you see these podcasters dragging you, flying across the seas, number one, you damn out of town woman, you foreign woman, you niggas better get up on this shit. All these niggas flying over to you, do you understand? If you come to America and bring light to one of these YouTubers, it's over for him. That's a violation. I don't care if you live in Colombia. A nigga violated you and did you dirty, and you got proof that you had sex with him, He could go to jail for that. They're promoting that. That. Don't you realize? Like, anybody now, if they're smart, just take your YouTube channel off. It's got anything to do with try. Because some niggas be thinking, well, that's overseas. That's worse. Because YouTube is one. It doesn't matter. YouTube is one. It ain't like there's a version in India that's any different. YouTube is global. So you could be anywhere around the world right now and bring light to a situation. Now, years ago, celebrities had to go to different countries to have sex with women, whether they were presidents or political people. Do you know now these niggas are nervous now because now that they got the accessibility to the power of social media, they now are connected to the United States within seconds. All they got to do is post a video on Instagram, on TikTok about, I don't know, Obama or Mayor Eric Adams in New York City. All they got to do is that and play the role, the same role that they played getting the men. You know what I mean? The new role now is the black male podcaster is giving you the same light that the news is giving you. Think about that. When Cassie won her case within less than 24 hours, niggas jumped all over that story. And guess what happened? Another accuser seen one of them niggas talk about it, see that she settled, see that there was results. Fuck it, now I'm going to do it. Now it hit the news, mainstream news throughout the United States. Everybody in every state is talking about this shit. The news wants more news. And the news job is to bring more. Listen, they did this to the president. They could do that shit to Puff is a shithole compared to that. And yes, if you raped a girl 30, 40 years ago, it still does fucking matter, nigga, because you're a rapist. Regardless of the statute of limitations, now that law has been over for the last 2 weeks, it don't matter. As you see, they're still bringing light to it. So guess what they're going to do? The lawmakers are going to say, this is a big bundle for us. There's a lot of lawyers that's going to be making money. There's a lot that, hey, this is a big situation. Let's bring the damn law back. Because we tested it and it was a success. Now they bring it back. All these accusers just got to stay on their ground and watch what happens. I'm telling you right now. They said in the Bible, the people of power, they will be brought down, especially when you do bad things. So black male podcaster, you are one big pile of shit. All you doing is making matters worse for you. You know, this Me Too thing started to be a regional thing. It's global. It's going to be global. Russell Simmons is in Bali, sitting there with his little mansion. Yeah. His accusers are in America. I don't care where that nigga goes. He could die today. He still got his accusers. His accusers still standing on their ground that they were raped by that nigga. You can run, but you can't hide. So just keep promoting it, black male. Keep black male, because you're gonna get blackmailed. Because all you're doing is incriminating yourself. You're making it worse for Diddy, even though Diddy's a piece of shit, and you making it even better for his accusers, because you bringing light to it. You got proof. You're talking about it. Diddy did this, did that. You like the you want to do your little video clips. You're bringing light to it, buddy. That's why the news right now grabbed it. It grabbed it from your dumb ass. Social media includes Shade Room, all of that. That's bringing light to a situation. When I looked at this video with Angela Yee and Mano, I'm like, Mano got some shit with him. The right woman just gotta get a snippet of that video and see that nigga sitting there trying to defend Diddy's accusers. Defend Diddy because he just want to be on Diddy's team. And they're gonna say, this nigga Mano did me dirty one day, and he's gonna be done. And excuse me, he's a bum compared to anybody else because nobody knows him like that. But I'm just saying to you, this is what I picked up from the show. I'm like, Angela Yee as a woman just brought light to this because I didn't know it. I didn't know this woman by the name of Tiffany Red. I don't even know who Tiffany Red is, but it's a video with 8,000 views, and it says Tiffany Red speaks on how Diddy traumatized her. You got to think about that. Just me seeing this, now I'm looking at the comments. You know what they're saying in there? Mano's this. Mano looks weird. Now they're bringing light to Mano. So in return to that, a woman that happens to get a clip of this video and see how this nigga's acting, she gonna be like, hold on, this nigga violated me. And now one accuser comes out. And when one accuser comes, what happens? Then another one, then another one, then another one. You can't beat that shit. You can't beat it. Civil, criminal, don't matter. It's a horrible look in the Me Too world. So I encourage every woman now, anybody that fucking raped you or did you dirty when you was a youth, bring that shit, bring it light to it on social media. Bring light to it. Don't be scared. If you got a problem with that shit, go to the police. If somebody's uncle, your uncle violated you, put that shit. Fuck telling your family, because that ain't gonna. Put this shit on social media and do an interview. Preferably with the black male, because he wants to be like Vlad TV any goddamn way. Go to him. He wants the clicks and the likes. He's gonna promote you. You can and he'll pay you to do the show. Especially if you're pretty. He will pay you. If you got a story, they will pay you now. So now he pays you. The news grabs this shit. Tamron grabs it. Fucking Sherry Shepherd didn't get this. She's still a celebrity damn gossip queen. But you understand what I'm saying? These are the situations. Now, if Sherry's friends are Diddy, she's not going to talk about Diddy. Because she doesn't want to lose her power and job. He's not going to have any power. Russell Simmons is not that powerful no more. He still got money, but he ain't powerful. Niggas ain't doing no deals with Russell Simmons anymore. Nobody fucks with him. Because they know he's a meatball. If Wendy Williams was on television right now, she would have all these niggas under, but now the black male took over. He replaced Wendy Williams. All these niggas do is celebrity gossip. You don't believe me? Punch in that shit and see how many niggas is doing this shit. There's some women got their channels, but more men are doing celebrity gossip. They on there telling. Look at one of Diddy's artists. The woman is scared to talk. The niggas is talking. Mark Curry is up there talking about business. P. Diddy's ex-bodyguard. Now, they've been talking, but because P. Diddy's bodyguard was talking for years, and his other artist by the name of Mark Curry, he wrote a book on this shit. But this is the time, right now. Don't wait. This is the time. Right now, a man's worst nightmare is being accused for a sex assault. I'm telling you, that's the worst thing. A nigga jump out the window literally and let his brains hit the floor just to avoid that. Because he know there's no winning. He will lose that. If you go to your job right now and say the president of the fucking damn the company sexually assaulted you, this didn't even have to happen. But if she got any proof, and he knows she got proof, because maybe he didn't think it was a sex assault. He tried to kiss her. She didn't want to kiss. He said, fuck it. If she has any proof, he's going to have to settle with her because he's going to lose. And he may go to jail if there's a criminal case later, depending on the statute of limitations. So he can't play around. That's why back in the day, in the early 90s, the sex assault cases were popping up in these corporate places in Manhattan. They would just give him a severance and settle him and get him out the job and pay him, you know what I'm saying, little like thing that they got to sign. But now this shit hit the fucking internet. The internet is dangerous. Because when you got a problem here, once it hits mainstream, you can't go any higher than that. Because now you have two things covered: mainstream, the internet. That's it. Once Diddy's accusers, once his investors start pulling out, then the rest of them are going to pull out, right? That's how it goes. Once one pulls out, then the rest of them are going to start pulling out. Because then they know, well, this one dropped, and that's what happened with Kanye. Once niggas start dropping his ass, they all going to drop. And that's what happened with Jonathan Majors. Nope. Oh, they pulled out of there. His motherfucking damn publicist, his motherfucking talent scout, everybody pulls out of you. Because nobody want to be associated to that shit. Not only because you're a fucking rapist, they don't want to be associated because they could get sued too. That's why Diddy stepped down from Revolt. Because he knew. Now, mind you, even me doing this right now, chatty-patting about what I'm just about to tell you, the fact that Diddy knows he had no chance. A woman that's listening to this, let's just say she was raped by a fellow coworker, an uncle, anybody. Just what I just did right now is going to encourage her. Because it's hot right now. Jamie Foxx, these niggas done dealt with all types of stress. The worst accusation from a man is a woman. They bet off with a man complaining. There's some men that should step up, but men are not going to step up until they see another man do it. Because niggas are afraid. They're embarrassed. These niggas don't appear to be gay, but they did some gay shit with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? These niggas now have to get a push to open their mouths. And black men, you are doing an amazing job. Keep it up. Women should take accountability. Men going their own way. That's all anti-woman antics. That's what that is. Anti-woman antics. Anti-woman. God forbid you have a case with a woman. God forbid it's something that you did pass and she heard one of these YouTubers talking about this shit. You're finished. So I'm going to keep this real short and get to it. Black male podcasters, especially you old motherfuckers over the age of 28 and older, you are encouraging female accusers to come forward by your celebrity gossip. And I encourage the woman as well. I encourage you, woman, come out. Come out. We want to know who's a greaseball. Come out. We want to know if you're a pastor. We don't know if you're a teacher, your gym teacher, your fucking mentor, your gym trainer. Let it out. We want to hear it all. Bring that shit to light and do it with the comfort. Do it with your phone and do a video. Talk about it. You ain't even got an interview. Just talk about it because the black male is going to talk about you. And the more and more he talks about you, he's going to talk about them. Because what's the big story today? Diddy got a fourth accuser. Excuse me. What you going to think is going to happen when he got a fifth accuser? Right? Fifth accuser. Sixth accuser is going to be like, God damn, these women, we have a, you know what I'm saying? We got a unit we building here. The black male's promoting it on the internet. It's going. It worked with R. Kelly. Right? And they did it social media style when they did that Living with R. Kelly. They did it social media style. All they did was interview everybody and let them talk. That's all these niggas is doing now. Look at Game and all these losers. They're on Black TV. All these people are going to regret these interviews. I'm telling you. They were going to, because when shit go left, he ain't taking it down. Because you signed a waiver. It's going to be like a porn star that she has no idea in 15 years she's going to want to be a Christian. And now them porn videos, she can't take them down. It's going to bite her in that. You understand? So it's the same way. When you're sitting there doing all these interviews, what are these celebrities doing? They're making it worse for themselves. And that's outside of the media of being accused. You're making it bad. That's what you're doing. So, black male, thank you. You have gotten your stripes right now. They're hearing your voice. The biggest thing that a black male could do right now is a black podcast. A podcast. Just do a podcast and talk about celebrity gossip or go against women. Just go there. Trust me. Knock yourself out. Ladies, in return to that, you get even. That's all. You don't fight with these people. Don't fight with them. Just get even. Do it for the sake of womanhood. Do it for the woman that's scared to approach and say things. Come out. Come out. You got that boss of yours that you fucked and made you suck him off to get that position. You need to come to the internet. Because once that shit gets viral and one of these news picks that up, shit, them niggas will be calling you, bitch, we'll give you $30 million and shut up. I'm telling you, you got to put that accuser on blast. If he did it, don't just put anybody on blast. I'm not telling you to go do some shit that didn't happen. But if it happened, trust me when I tell you that black male is promoting you because he is the queen of celebrity gossip right now. He's the queen. Okay? Look it up. Look it up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. I want you to enjoy your day. You understand? I want you to see what's happening right here. If you look at a mode of separation and you thinking, oh, the black male's not respecting us, don't look at it that way. Look at what's about to happen. When mainstream hits, they want to see that black bastard go down. That's why niggas are nervous now. Because they see, if they got this nigga and he richer than everybody, imagine what they going to do to me. I know Jamie Foxx is like, damn, why they ain't just get me on all the gay shit? I would have been better off with that. He can't help you when it's a woman. Either he got to attack her because these niggas do gang rapes and all that and talked about it. Russell Simmons just broke his silence. He's still admitting that he likes foursomes. Do you understand what that is? That's called evidence. All you posting stuff and grabbing clips, you're taking evidence and compiling it. You listen, a nigga could subpoena you from your channel because you got this amount of views on it. You talked about this. That means you know something. The feds can say you said that you know Diddy did this, and you're like, well, I'm just a blogger. No, it doesn't matter. It's the same shit with that shithole that's sitting in jail right now. Young Thug. And now they're using his lyrics from this one song. And he's saying in there, he had nothing to do with that body, but I know who killed that body. Some shit. They're trying to use his lyrics now because it's evidence. You two niggas is leaving evidence all there because you're talking about shit, you're conspiring to it. And you got to tell people where your sources come. Well, no, I got that from Shade Room. Now you snitching on Shade Room. And they're going to subpoena they fucking ass. Shade was going to say, we don't know who this nigga is. But a woman on the outside is going to be like, they talked about Shade Room today on the damn news. Maybe I opened my mouth. I didn't know that this thing is coming out this way. Now I feel more confident to bring my claim and my accuser to light. Let me accuse this motherfucker and bring him to goddamn light. Bring that grease ball out. Bring him 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 out. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Trust me. This is the time. I wouldn't have told you this 10 years ago. But this is the time. You got to line your ducks up because when that law come back next year, that's all she wrote. The black man is finished. And I'm not saying the black man generally. The black greaseball male is done. They trying to eliminate all these niggas. As they should. The Cuba Goodings, the Bill Cosbys. Harvey Weinstein and these niggas are Jewish men, and these niggas is doing 100 years in jail. You know, even a Jew don't want to be associated with that. And they run entertainment. But a black man, oh nigga, you gotta go. You see what they did to Kanye? Beat it, nigga. And he didn't even have an accusation. He just said some wrong shit about two of the biggest groups in entertainment, Jews and gays. You don't want to have no problem with them. But a sexual allegation, you might as well have said something about a Jew. Because you're fucked in entertainment once you do that. Especially when it's a sexual allegation from a woman. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your day. I know it's cloudy outside, depending where you live, but goddamn, get it together. I love you all. Peace and blessings.